We are set to go racing once more in Darwin. Gorgeous conditions. We're back for seconds. It's more supercar action in Darwin, and what a great start by Scott McLaughlin. They are side by side in the run to one, and Scott chases him down to the left side. And eventually Whincup has to blink and go to the other side of the road. Now, does he plunge in there too deep, McLaughlin, or does he hang on? He's hung on for the moment. So it is McLaughlin from Whincup, and then a neck-and-neck battle involving James Courtney in third, and Lee Holsworth looking racy as well.
Gee, that gaggle of cars that lined up behind there, that was pretty wild. Now, Jack LeBrock's got damage on the super cheap Mustang, so he's just pulling off to the side of the road there, but there was nothing in it, Crompo, between McLaughlin and Whincup down to turn one, and that next gaggle, it was wild. They were 3 or 4 abreast.
See LeBrock in the background there. There's another car lurking in all that as well. So some damaged vehicles, not uncommon, but in general terms, we've had better runs. Oh, it looks real nasty in the front left corner of that car. It's ripped the tyre off the rim. Generally through 1, 5 and 6. Last weekend and even today now, relatively clean by comparison to some of what we've seen. It is McLaughlin over Whincup, Courtney, Waters, Holdsworth, Dick Pasquale, Winterbottom, Coulthard, Percat and Mostert. Chaz has made a couple of spots. And, okay, so he tangles with Reynolds. Right, but he tangles with Davey on the right side, but the damage is on the left front. So there must have been some other contact there. Was it with Andre or... This is on board with Rick. So that's Andre Heimgartner to the left. They all have a little safety tap of the brake. Jack LeBrock's on the right. Heap of cars are coming to the lane. We'll get to that in a tick. So looking at the super cheap car here. So it'll be contact. It's contact right there with Andre.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the games play out between the front runners. McLaughlin's probably got a big enough lead to not be worried too much as long as it's a nice stop.
Okay, turning in there. And look at this, guys. So we saw McLaughlin put them down the right-hand side last weekend. This weekend they've decided rear. And what did you notice there? Both those tyres, both green tyres. That's the game they played in qualifying earlier, right? Because all of these other guys here have got used tyres out. Green tyres, rear of the car. Scott McLaughlin, well done.
Now Fabian is really starting to threaten Bryce forward here at the moment. It's on. These guys are currently 17th and 18th, but the top 11 are yet to stop. Fabian sneaks it down the inside. Bryce, in fact, runs wide because he stayed up high and wide on the dirty stuff. Gave him too much space and that left him with nowhere to go. R&J Batteries car, Brad Jones Racing.
Headlights currently there behind you. They should be good. So,
nice stop.
Very quick stop. They've been doing very well in the Pertec pit stop challenge for Brad Jones Racing.
So here he is, Neil. Let's see what he's going to do. These are a beautiful set of new tyres. A right front's going on, a left rear's going on. They're going to put 4 tyres on this thing. There you go. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 10 seconds. That's going to cost you track time.
So the question is, you make the investment, do you get any profit from lap speed? Nick Percat down the inside, he thinks about it, he's got half a car length up there and gets it done. Fabian turned in and then just eased the steering lock sufficiently to be able to open up the gap and allow that move to occur without damage. And Anton's right there as well. So is he going to be close enough to have a lunge when he gets down the bottom here? Meantime, in this little battle pack, you've got Mostert trying to open up a gap down the inside of Mark Winterbottom. There's some vigorous battles going on in this field. Look at this one, side by side through 2, 3, and then 4. This is 200 kilometres an hour. And Frosty stays down the inside. They're still side by side. Fabulous racing. Mostert clings to the position now. He's got the inside for the hairpin. Well done. Real high quality, great racing, and professional operators not tipping each other off the racetrack. So he should be able to be ideally positioned to come off the final corner faster than Fabian, and that'll ideally set him up for turn 1. Oh, actually, he's had the lunge into second gear for the final corner, and he got it done. Nice work. Shane Van Gisbergen put the grip to good effect, and he forces the issue and gets down the inside. So he's a man in a hurry at the moment, Van Gisbergen. Nice move. That gets him up into 9th. Chris Pither in strife here, Team Sydney Coca-Cola entry. Single yellow waving at the exit of 1. This fellow has got 2.4 seconds. He's now gone into cruise mode, and we're looking at the potential first podium since Adelaide for Cam Waters. So if he can close this deal out, then it'll be an impressive run. There's a crowd at the top of the hill enjoying this, and so is Scott McLaughlin. He's done a fabulous job. Got it off the line beautifully, didn't he?
Nice work, mate. Well
He rolls it down to the checkered flag, and he takes victory number 49 in his career, and another victory in Darwin for Scott McLaughlin.
How's the start?
How is the start?
Really good start, mate. Really well driven as well. Nice work. Good enough.
Jamie Whitcup, well played, well done. Position number 2, 2.4 seconds behind. Cam Waters gets onto the podium for the first time since Adelaide back at the beginning of the year, as I mentioned. Well done to everybody at Tickford and the Monster Energy Ford Mustang Group. James Courtney just outside. He did that at Sydney Motorsport Park as well. He ended up with a 4th there too. Then Nick Percat, well played. Percat up 4 spots from his grid position to finish in 5th. Di Pasquale, Holdsworth, Van Gisbergen blazing at the end, and went on to a late stop strategy for 4 Dunlop wheels and tyres at the end of it. There's your podium, and hot hard work out there today. So well done to McLaughlin, still going this little battle. Last time we saw them all heading up into the valley, all locked in combat, and Alex Davison gets home in front of that group. 19th for Fullwood, 20th for Smith.
So when you look at those winners and losers in terms of positions, Percat clearly a great job up 4, but Van Gisbergen, that late stop with 4 tyres, that actually proved very effective for him. He was up 3 spots also, so a lot of differing strategies. Pretty eventful race and pretty hardcore amongst that group in behind McLaughlin and Whitcup.
Some very good quality racing on display out there this afternoon for McLaughlin, and for Whitcup relatively calm, but pretty much everybody else had a fair arm wrestle going. Very enjoyable to watch. So we had McLaughlin over Whitcup, followed by Waters, and then Courtney, Percat, Di Pasquale, Holdsworth, Van Gisbergen, Mostert, Coulthard. That was your 10.